Welcome to the tutorial of PTV Route Optimizer Cloud to support the healthcare, supermarket, restaurants, related companies during this global emergency. Presenter Parthiban, postgraduate scholar, transportation engineering, India. This is the software outlook. In this sign in to get this sign in related files, you need to sign up now. If you sign for the sign up, and you can get it. This is the PTV Route Optimizer login page. Enter your details to sign in the Route Optimizer. I'm already having the login details, so I'm continuing. Okay, after login this, we have an home button, profile, parameter, import, order, optimize route, map, report, speed, territories, like that. Okay, first profile, we want to set a data for that profile. Okay, we have an demo profiles. In this demo profile, we have PTV, Australia, Europe countries, France, German, Sweden, UK local times, and the UK nationals we are having. In this, I'm using PTV Australia demo versions. Okay, in that it's in 2016, but it's last updated we can get it in the 26/7/2016 around the 10:50 a.m. In this, I am rearranging it to the 2020. PTV is to 2020. I added an ordered located some routes. I think I added. Okay, next, from the home button, we can get the details of what are the contents in the profile. We can go first to set up the profile. We want to go to my account. In this my account, the username already we are having, organization, and the email address what you have, and the account type is ultimate, and the created on when I was get created, current subscription, how many, this is an trial version, how many trial version is up to my expires by 8/2/2029, up to I can use this trial version. And another one is in preference. In this preference, language preference is English. We can use any other, this list out documents English. And the preferred date format is date, month, year, like that we can arrange it. And the current symbol, I'm using the dollar symbol. And another, these are the default settings already in it. This is my activities, how many profiles created, like that, optimizations, and the report created, how many reporter I created 2 reports. And the data usages, this is an online, so the data usages are the only 2% of the spaces I am using. Okay, profile, this is okay. After creating to create a new profile, new project, type the new project as AUS Australia, like that. It's a private project, like that you can create it. And after creating that, you can have the new profile, and the new profile is profile name and the blank template or basic parameters, which map we want to use. These are the list of the maps already inbuilt. We can use any of the map. I'm using the demo version, so by using this demo I am using, and I am telling this. In the profile, create new project. New project is demo 1, and I'm using a private project. Okay, create demo project 1 is created. In that new profile, the profile name is I'm creating something Australia. I'm using the Australia map, so AUSTRALA Australia 2020, that map is okay. and the template is basic parameters I'm using, and the map which I map is Australia, like that. These are the following maps we can use it. I'm using the Australia map. Create. The profile is creating. Okay, now the total orders allocated are 000, and the routes are 0 and the depots are 0. Okay, the profile is created. After creating the profile, going to the parameters. In this parameters there are the basic things we are going to be added. For that, for this tutorial I'm using my basic already created data is I'm using, that is Australia demo version. Load profile. Okay, parameters. In this parameters, the first topic is general. In the general, the company name, we can create any company name. I'm creating Sweden demo, like that. And the distance unit is kilometer or miles, anything we can create it. Current symbol, as we preferred in the preference, current symbol, like that. This is the day speed percentage. In the day speed percentage means if you are using the day speed percentage as 100, the speed details are in the speed table. If we click the speed table means this is the default in the Australia, the speed table. For the motors, maximum kilometer per hour and the minimum kilometer per hour is assigned. Expressway, primary trucks, and the country and the mains and the in the minor roads and the residential area, these are the speeds allowed in the Australia's. Okay, parameters. Based on that speed, in the daytime, how percentage of the speeds are going. I'm using the 100%, or we can use that 80% of the speed or 90% of the speed we can use it. Okay, in the night speed, how much the night speed we are giving to the truck. In the night speed we will give the 100%. Okay, in the night speed we want to give the duration of the night is 23. This is in the 24 hours format. We can give any formats. The night duration starts from the 11:22 to 5 a.m. like that. Okay, next one is peak speed AM. Peak speed AM means in the morning the peak speed percentage is 100%. In the peak speed 100%. Okay, we can reduce the speed by 80%. We can reduce the peak hour speed is time duration. The peak hour of the duration is morning 8:30 to 9:30. The peak hour speed in the PM, it's in the evening time. In the evening time also the speed is reduced to 80%. It's 17 hours to the 18 hours. Next, these are the default. This is the minimum time between the calls. Minimum time between the calls means in this and that route the delivery calling times. Minimum time that the driver can spend in the delivery point. This is the maximum distance between the coin. Said this maximum distance means call on the route having the minimum distance. And this is the opening times. Opening time means the truck is opened for how many windows. This is the 2 windows. 2 windows means 2 shift. The shift is from morning 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and then second shift is from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock, like that, for all the days, Monday to Tuesday up to the Sunday we can get. Next there is load, and we after changing these parameters we want to save it. Next is the load. Okay, what are the loads we are using in the trucks is primary units and the secondary units. Primary units is an first I'm using the 2 types of the trucks having tons and the metric cube, and the display decimals and 0 ones. We can display the decimals in the load routing. Tons is an standard or round up, like that, m cube. Next, call times, fixed time per call. In the delivery area, in the call time, the fixed time means the driver can spend the time in that area. It's unfixed. We can give the fixed, or we cannot we can give the minimum, or else we can give the minimum call time, and the maximum call time. Okay, next is the flag. Is the loading include in the shift? We can add, if we add this loading in the shift now, does whether the time is taken to the load a vehicle need to be included in that route time. This is unloading. Next is depot. Save. And this is the help menu. I am having home buttons, accounts, and the first logins, project, new profiles is created, and the active profiles, and the rename projects, delete the project, manipulations, rename profiles, delete profile, copy profile, move profiles, everything, the public templates and the parameters. Okay, in the general. Next, in the loads. Next, depots. Okay, depots. I'm having the depots. This is the blank depot. We can create new. This is the depot name. We can create the depot name as one depot 1, like that. We can give the address is, if we know the coordinates. If we know the coordinates means we can give, or if you know the exact address means you can give. I can give this. I'm searching view address. This is the coordinate. .33 is in latitude and the longitude. If we give in the latitude and the longitude means it will locate like that. I forgot it. Okay. Minus 33 point something. Okay, search. Enter the depot name as on. Search. Yeah, we have this locations, and we can use the mouse point and to reduce it. If we, it will give the exact locations of 0% confirmation. There is no like that. Use this. Okay, it's saving. Okay, if you don't want the depot means you can select it and delete the depot. Confirm. Okay, next I have added the 2 depots, and the depot 1 and the depot 2. Okay, next, opening. The depots are opening time. If I give the 00 means the depot is opened for 24 hours and full of the weeks. In this advanced, the depot, we can group the depot names A to O. Okay, the depot is categories and carriage, and the trip starts and the trip ends, like that. We can give the carriage means it's a main depot, and the trip starts means the from the depot the vehicles to be started. Trip end means the vehicles to be started, and the ends in the trip ends in the from the depot 2, like that. In the depot we can create trip starts, but don't end this. It's an carriage only, like that. Next, it's an save, and throughout the port. Through it is an pre-planning days, tons, how many tons are limited. Set the limit of the amount of the load allowed through the depot per planning period. We can give 10 tons, and the metric cube is 100 metric cubes, like that. Then per day planning period, per day is 1 tons and 10, like that we can give. Next, the save product. What are the products we are giving? Box and the pamphlet. Box, how many tons are in the box, and the M cubes. These are the timings: loading timing, unloading timings, depot load times, and the depot unload times, like that. Next is the vehicle. we can have the setuping the vehicles, how many vehicles we are having. I just added the 2 vehicles. You can add more vehicles also if you vehicles name like that. These are the 2 vehicles, heavy truck vehicles like that. The tons is how much the capacity of the vehicles can carry, 1000 tons m cubes. And the start depots and the depot turns, depot ends like that we can give. And then running cost for the vehicles, the running cost per hour, how many hours it's running like that per hour. These are in the dollar symbols, okay. Per hour means I can just give the for the example $20 like that. And the running cost is per running cost I'm using like that 20 30 $30 per kilometer is running like that. Carbon dioxide, CO2 per kilometer like that. Save everything we want to save. Okay. Driver shift is daytime. In the daytime the early starts, it's 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. it starts, and the late finish is 8 a.m. This is the day shift like that. This is next is driver hours is maximum daily driving times, maximum continued driving, rest from the driver required. Next is the revenue. In this revenue, first is fixed revenue per order. Enter the amount of the gained per order using the up and down arrows. Next is fixed revenue per call. Per call is how many revenues we can earn like that we can enter. I'm using per order as revenues. I'm $30 I'm having. Per call is I'm having $40 like that. Per trip how many revenue I can earn, and the kilometer or the miles how many revenue I can earn. Per hour like that we can add. For the per ton also and per m cube also we can have add. Next is planning days. Planning days is display as the planning day. This is the date format, and the planning date is I'm using 8/10. Okay, 10/4 is the planning day. Okay, the planning starts by why, because it's showing means it starts in the Monday and ends in the Sunday. Next is the advanced option. Advanced option is planning day, Optimiser settings in the advanced option. Okay, in the advanced option, extend is opening, allow the deliveries and the collections to be collected even if the order closes when the vehicle is on the site. If we want it, just click it out. Okay, next is end at the depot. The route must end at the base depot. If you want to do it, click it. And the depot cost. Dynamic depots means allow you to define what the function a depot can perform and allow the auto schedule to choose the optimum turnaround like that. Okay, after completing this, total save. Here is the total save button. Next, import. Import is the by using the most commonly format as CSV file that contains the delivery locations and the call point of the addresses are stored in this format, that we can upload it, import that the importing formats are this in the help menu. Reason manual import, we can use the manual import settings like that. Review the results. Okay, next is I already import that. By after importing this, choose the file, the new import, choose the file, and the file is to be chosen like that, and then import. Just click the import, it will be imported. Next, order is in I added 50 orders. These are the 50 orders with the order number and the name address, how many tons per order, and the m cube, and the order the route also. If we want to edit, just click this button and we can edit also in the route. Okay, the depot 1 and the route, these are everything I will be in the importing this file. This importing file is to be in the format in it is provided in the help menu, having the book times and everything that is in the CV format. The importing the data settings, all these are comes under this format. Okay, 50 orders I imported, 1 to 32. Next is 32 to 50, up to 50 orders I added. After adding this, press optimize. Okay, scheduling the parameters, rescheduling, or like that we can give rescheduling, planning date, and the schedule period is second. 2 means we can give the trapping zone shelf planning days. Optimize order, manual route viewers, parameters. This is the help menu. We can have import, advanced import, manual plannings, optimize. Okay, in this optimize, the schedule, reschedule, these are the things to be optimized. Reschedule, pre-allocate routes, continue schedule, to add existing new routes only, preference, like that. Continue scheduling, like that we can add. Okay, for that running optimizer, scheduling parameters, reschedule. Next is the optimizing. In this schedule, the optimizing scheduled mode is rescheduling. I am giving the rescheduling. Okay, planning day is Monday. When I want to start it by Monday or then. Next is scheduling period. Scheduling period is this the number of the day starting of the planning day that the vehicle can depart from the start depot to complete the order. By the default it sets is the 1. Okay, we can give the 2 to 7, like that. Max night away, for the night away is 0 to 1. How many shifts can go, like that means this is the maximum number of the night way from the depot your vehicles are allowed during the one route. In a one route, how many times in the night shift that the vehicle can go. In a route, how many times? 15 times we can use the vehicles maximum. As that everything is okay, and give the start, save, and the start. It's optimizing. Auto scheduled program is doing, it's preparing. It takes just only the 4 seconds to optimize it. Attempted is 100%, alerted is 100%, schedule is complete, all routes are planned. This is planned, and the journey is 5 journeys, and the trip is 5 trips, and the night shift is 1, and the total time is 60 hours. The total distance is 1024 kilometers, and the delivery is 50 deliveries, and the how many tons we are using is 280s, and the inch tons. Okay, 100% okay. Okay, next route. Now we are going to see the route. There are 5 routes. We can see then in the optimize there is an 5 route. 5 routes it optimized. Only 5 routes. Okay, in this route just click this and view. In that first route we have deliveries, all are deliveries, and the which are the things nearby the destinations, the based on the address the routes are fixed, nearby routes are it's automatically fixed. I am giving the 50 ordered routes. It split it and optimized to the 5 route. In this 5 route, that 50 orders or comes under the 5 routes. In the first route, it comes the 21 orders. In the next route, it comes to the 8 orders. 7 deliveries. Yeah, 7 deliveries. Yeah, 7 deliveries. Next, having the 5 deliveries. This is the location of the depot. And then 8 deliveries. 14 deliveries in that route. 5th route. Again the first route is having the 16 deliveries. Total 50 deliveries. We can get it. Next, map. We can see that route. Okay, I have 50 orders in this side. By using the mouse key, we can have. Okay, if we click this, we can see. Okay, order number is 1002, and the informations, restrictions, vehicles, and the product. What is the product? The box is tons, how many tons it's taking, like that, and the route. We can see the route 8002. This is the route. In this route, how many couriers are there? There are the 7 deliveries on that route. These are the orange dotted points or the delivery locations. This is the hub. Route is first route. Yeah, now I can see the from this is the depot point. From this is the depot point. From this depot point, this is the route going. From this is the order number. Order number is 1005, and this order number is 1055, and this order number is 1023, like that it's going. Okay, next the second route. This is the second route. This is the our hub. From this route, this is the first point 1003, second point, and the third point, fourth, fifth, sixth, and the 7th point. Next, in the third route, in this third route we are having 5 points, 1 2 3 4, and the 5th point, like that. Reset map. Okay, this is the okay, this is the first route. Green color is the first route. Total we are having the 5 routes. Green color is the first route, and this is the 5th route. Blue is in 5th route, and the purple is in 4th route. The red color is in 2nd route, 3rd route. Okay, green is the first route, red is the 2nd route, orange is the 3rd route, purple is the 4th route, blue is the 5th route. These are assigning. Okay, next, for that, report. We can get the full profile report, profile summary reports, and the summary by the depot and the vehicle report. We can get it. Summary by the depots. I am giving the full profile report. In this we can use the PDF or spreadsheets or the web browsers we can use. Now I am using the PDF. We can choose the languages also. It's generating the report. Maybe it's take a little bit time. 5 to 30 seconds, 45, 50. It's taking 1 minute. 1 minute and it is generating that. I can go for that dealing maps reports. Okay, the report is prepared. The report view is okay. Open. Which one to open? Summary. That route. Okay, route 1. Open. I'm having the PDF downloader and I can also get that zip file also. It's opening. Next, after getting this report, this is the route 1 report. In this route, how many deliveries are there? 9 is 74. It's next is 18 total. Empty kilometers is 18.4%. It's an empty kilometers. Time, how many times it will run the kilometers. How many orders are it's taking? 16 orders. This is the report. We can get it. Next is the speed table. Before the speed tables is we can create a new speed tables also. The create new speed tables in this order or the truck. We have for that build tables. It will taking time. Configuration. Okay, next territory. It's an territory is an auto locate. This is the continue. This is an territory. From the territory, how many orders are there? Okay, from this depot 1 we have 49 orders of total tons. From the depot 2 we have only 1 orders. We are having the 2 depots. Okay, this wants to go to. Okay, next order. Optimize map route. Okay, this is an trial version. We have publish and export. We have 2 options. If it's enabled means we can get these details to the drivers and to the managers. We can have these details. This publish is going to be here in the I'm giving publishing route by using the tom. After clicking the publish, this is the publishing the route in the web portals. We can have the username and the password to connect it. This is an demo version, so we don't have the publish option. It's on deleting the routes like that. Mail IDs, everything will be there on the routes. How many routes? These all comes under the mobile phones and to the PTV driver and the arrivals also. And then thank you.